Basketball fans, it's Halloween, and we got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Greg, you know what? There's nothing like opening night. In whatever stage, in whatever location, the long wait is finally over.
Yeah, Summer League and the preseason are well and good, but this is when it really counts.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. 5 to shoot. Phillips, no good. Fast break, here they come. For 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Phillips. Williamson, the pass to Phillips. Williamson kicks to Hamilton. Fires from deep. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. That bucket in no time at all. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, in good form from distance.
They get a hand on it. Outside Phillips. Pass to Hamilton. Now Wallace. Over Chandler. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Wayne. And the Bulls, another 3.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. To the left side wing. Here's Atkins. Here he goes. And again, unable to change momentum here. Wayne. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pistons, Gibson's checked in, and it's Reed in for Hamilton.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Phillips attacking.
The shot was sent back with some attitude right there.
Wayne, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting.
Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Curry passes to Mobley. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball. Substitution for your Pistons. Gibson.
Bulls leading by 21. Lets it go with a 3. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost.
Out of bounds. Chicago ball.
Wallace is checked in for Detroit. Williamson comes in for Davis. 1:39 left to play in the first half. Wayne, and he's good on the three ball. He's got 27.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Curry with him. Now Chandler defending. The kick out to Billups. A floater. Rebound by the Bulls.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
To end the run, and it's blocked. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Barry. The layup missed. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bulls out front, running away with this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. One of the stories last season, the return of the great Michael Jordan, coming out of retirement. Clark, how'd you think Michael looked?
Well, he looked a little rusty, but he's still Michael Jordan, and it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, for him to get back to the level he was at before he left the game. He came back, his first game back, he scores 22. That says it all right there. He helped Washington nearly double their win total, so yeah, he's still got it a little bit.
Pass to Williamson. The kick out to Billups. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hamilton. That three off the mark. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Wayne covered by Williamson. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. He has 31.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
Wallace the screen. Hamilton outside. Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford. Barry's checked in for Robinson.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, number 20.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Billups. Pass to Williamson. The kick out to Billups. Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Chandler. Wallace misses. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And here is Billups. Still without a basket. Can't cash in from close range. Wayne. And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's tipped, and again, Detroit turns it over. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Jacks up a three. Good! Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. And so it's Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
And here are the Bulls now. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 45 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Here's Billups. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's talk of a new dynasty rising in the East, and a lot of people think, Greg, the Nets could be a championship team.
I mean, New Jersey's a talented squad with a young core, and they had a great run in the playoffs last year. That kind of experience is priceless.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
There's the steal. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Drops in the tray.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Another three for Chicago.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a...
And good! He hits it again.
Timeout.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Here's Hamilton. Can they get it? Billups, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
With the drive, that one goes in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Inside. Rebound by Rose. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Crawford outside. Wayne. And good! There's another.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about does it for